Hi everyone, I'm Natalie.
And I'm Katrina.
And welcome back to our channel. So today we want to introduce you guys to a Japanese holiday you guys probably don't know about.
It's called Setsubun. This year it's 2021 and it's gonna be on February 2nd. That's actually rare and it hasn't been on February 2nd for like I think 124 years. Otherwise it's always been on like February 3rd, 4th. So this is the first time in 124 years that it's actually on February 2nd.
Setsubun marks the beginning of spring and thus represents the idea of a fresh start. Kind of like New Year's, to be honest.
Yeah. There are also a couple of customs related to Setsubun. The major one is bean throwing. So like we were saying, Setsubun is like welcoming in a new start, a new spring almost. And so that means that the demons in the house have to be purged as well. And they do so in order to get rid of any like negative energy or vibes, and so that they can welcome in good fortune and good luck.
So how does this tie in with the whole bean throwing thing? We're gonna explain it. Usually the male in the house dresses up as the Oni or a demon. If the male is the zodiac of that year, then he will be the demon, and if not, it's gonna be the oldest person in the house.
Yeah.
The oldest male in the house.
Exactly. He then gets mame or beans thrown at him until he is chased out of the house, usually by his children or whoever's throwing the beans, while chanting Oni wa soto, fuku wa uchi, which means like out with the demons, in with the good fortune. The door is typically symbolically slammed as kind of like a good riddance, don't come back.
After the demon purge, most of us get kind of hungry. It's said that it's lucky to eat as many beans as your age. So this year I would eat 21 beans and she would eat 26 beans. Some regions believe that you should eat your age plus 1 for longevity though. In that case, I would be eating 22.
And I'd be eating 25 plus 2. To be honest, okay, like I'm always a hungry person, so I'd always choose to eat like more beans than less. But okay, 26 beans, 27 beans, 21 beans, that's not enough, right? So don't worry. Japanese marketers have you covered. Japanese marketing culture has you covered. Initially started in the Kansai region, ehomaki has become a big part of the Setsubun celebration, although this is debatable. Ehomaki is basically a futomaki that you can eat, but you don't cut it. So you eat it like shawarma style or burrito style, you know? You don't cut it because they say that cutting it will also cut your luck.
It's filled with various ingredients like tamagoyaki, cucumbers, shiitake, all of the good stuff. And it is said to be a good luck food and that you should eat it in a certain direction, which changes every year.
Okay, so I know that sounds weird, but basically every year they announce which way you eat, and it's apparently based on like an esoteric cosmology, and it's like a 5-year cycle. Anyway, you basically face whatever direction that they tell you is the good luck position. Apparently they think that the god is in that position, it's in that direction. So you eat in the direction of God. This year, apparently it's south-southeast. So basically that's mostly south, but with like a hint of east.
This wasn't really a thing in Kanto until recently.
But when I was living in Japan, I was living in Tokyo, it was actually starting to become a bigger thing. It was on the news, people were arguing about its validity. I had to get my hands on some, so I went to the supermarket after hours and I got some discounted. It was pretty good, it was yummy.
She knows how to live the good cheap life in Japan.
Oh, I had to.
I mean, yeah, it's a good thing, it's a good thing.
I spent money on what I spent money on, but I saved where I could.
Yeah. So when we were younger, we both actually went to a Japanese school in Toronto. So it was like every Saturday we went to the Japanese school and it followed the Japanese curriculum.
During this period, it would be like an activity that you do. We would make the Oni masks, and she apparently didn't know why.
For like the longest time, I had no idea why. I was just like, oh, I want to make some Oni masks.
Literally, some of the teachers brought in beans, and we'd literally like throw the beans at, I think we made one of the teachers wear the mask, and like we threw beans at him, I swear.
Yeah, like back then I just had no idea why. I was like, oh, we're just like throwing beans.
Yeah. Anyway, let's wrap this up.
That's all we have for today. We hope you guys enjoyed the video.
Thanks for watching.
Our socials are down below.
Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment what you'd like to see us do next. Bye-bye!
Bye-bye!